Ladies and gentlemen, this house will impoverish the corruptors. We need to give them about the punishments. The punishment that right now our state given to them is the money that should be equal with the money that they stole from the innocent people. But we need to have more like impoverishing the corruptors by make them pay more than 100% that they took from the innocent people. Because if they only pay with the equal amounts, it will not make them like feel guilty or make them feel some burden. Like they will keep doing it again and again. And they need to know about how bad it is to steal the money from innocent people. They need to take some consequences to make them feel guilty and not stealing money and being a corruptor anymore. This punishment is the most effective one that we need to practice in a real real punishment to the
Seperti
corruptors.
kompetisi masyarakat dalam melakukan atau menjalankan tes pekerja atau menilai kemampuannya sendiri. Seperti halnya spesifikasi dalam kemampuan.
Alright. The opposition say that there will always be corruption, it's against basic human rights, and they're taking away all their wealth if this punishment is getting into the reality in this state, in the law right now. But for me, it's not about the human rights and about taking all their wealth, about the families, their scholarship, or anything else. It's the consequences that they need to take because they being a corruptor. Alright? Now I will tell you the 3 reasons why we should impoverish the corruptor. First of all, maybe we don't have this kind of system to locate the exact like who is the corruptor. We don't know about their location, we don't know their names or anything, but by impoverishing them, we can make them like feeling guilty and the money, we will know about how much money they took from the innocent people, and we should give it back to the innocent people that have their money at the first place. It is not the corruptor's money. Second, they need to give it back to the innocent people. Because if we're not gonna impoverish them, what about the innocent people that the money is being took from them? What about them? The third one, we should make them think about the consequences. If they're not thinking about the consequences, for example, right now there's a lot of corruptors easily escape from the jail because the consequences is super easy and they can like get away from it whenever they want. They will keep doing corrupt over and over again. Well, maybe we can never change about the corruptor incentive, but we could make them feel like guilty about stealing money. Alright. Maybe we will have a thought about why the government didn't have this justice at the first place. Like they don't give the corruptor the right justice to make him feel guilty. Like for example, they only punish the corruptor that stole money more than 5 million rupiah, for example. But it's not about that the small corruptor that's not getting punished, and that's why we need to repair about their mechanism. By what? By, as I said at the first place, that we need to punish them by make them pay more than 100% money that they took from the actual money. They need to give back more than 100% they stole to make them feel guilty. And the mechanism, it will not about like how much money do you steal, but it's about giving 100% more than the money you steal. So they will feel like guilty about it. And if we're talking about human rights, it is their consequences and the risk that they need to take. Alright? If they're not gonna have like these consequences or risk, like a heavier risk that they need to take, they will keep doing it over and over again. So that's why we need to punish them by make them pay more than 100% than the money they stole. And for the final, I have 3 points to share to you. First one is we should impoverish them by making them pay more than 100% money that they stole from the innocent people to make them feel guilty, burdened, and make them not gonna steal the money and be a corruptor again. The second one is not against human right, because if it is the risk that you need to take, if your family gonna get like poor or broke because the money that you actually steal from someone's money are giving you are giving the innocent people the money that you took, you are giving them something that you need more, something that you need to give them, like the money that it is not your money in the first place, it is their money. It is their money, it is not yours. So that's why for me, this punishment is really effective. And the last one, we should impoverish them and giving the money back to the innocent people that the money has been taken by the corruptors. Because it was their money at the first place. And that's why this punishment, by giving more than 100% the money that they stole from the innocent people, is the most effective thing. And that's all from me, and thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Jisha from the Mulia University of Balikpapan. As a member of opposition, I'm going to explain why we disagree of the motions that this House will impoverish corruptions. Corruptions has been exist in Indonesia even since the independence day. And we all know too that not a single country that has a no corruptions crime in it. I have 5 points to give in our debate. So the first one is corruptions held in our country because there is an opportunity. The second one is the family domains. The third one is the impact of the innocent family of corruptors. The fourth one is a better option that we impoverish them. The fifth one is violence of human right. So let's go to the first point. Corruption held in our country, in our community, because there is an opportunity. So this is an effectiveness of our government to supervise our system in our country. As we all know that we have a really bad government policy. And the first thing that we should do is to fix it. We have KPK, but even in this year, KPK didn't get many corruptions that has been do many corruptions, So, we should fix it. If we stuck in this bad governance policy, then say no to corruption itself. The second one, the needed factor. The needed factor of the corruptors itself, like family domains, lifestyle, and lack of gratitude by the corruptors. As we all know, that many people in the government has such a really flashy lifestyle, like buying expensive clothes, buying a really expensive car, or even take a vacation to another country. And I think that they corrupt money from our country because there is some kind of action that their family wants. They want money. They want many things that many rich people has. The third one, the impact of the innocent family. How about the family of the corruptors that are innocent and shouldn't have to face this fact? Like they know nothing about politics and everything that connect to the rule of the government that have been made. Okay, in the previous I say that our team say that it's family domains. I know that many people in the government has a flashy lifestyle, but there's much more of them too that just want to be a really happy family. They know nothing about politics and everything that connect to the government. So imagine if we make them very poor. Imagine how they're gonna live from that state. The fourth one, the option or a better option. We better make the additional crime more efficient than we make a new discourse analysis about pouring the corruptors. Because if we make a new law, we need a lot of money, and we need a lot of time too. So it's just a waste anyway. And according to our Constitution number 31 until 34, 1999, chapter 18, that say, if the suspect dies during the investigation process, then examined in court, he can still be sued to his state laws. We have this law. We better make this efficient first if we want to make a new law. Because if we didn't make this law efficient, what will happen if we make a new one? Will it be more efficient than this one? We just need them to pay all the money that they robbed from our country. We didn't have the right to just impoverish them until they really poor. The last one is violence of human right. If the suspect is just the mother or the father, what will happen if we make them poor? What will gonna happen to the child that are innocents of the family? They know nothing about this. And they will suffer a lot in the future if we take this punishment to them. So it's better to get rid of the discourse of impoverish corruptors first. And the last one, don't let the rats kill and we burn the rice garnish rats. Don't let the rats kill and we burn the rice garnish. That's all I can say. Thank you very much. Sorry for a lot of grammar problems. I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.